on? Okay, yeah. Turn me up a little bit in the headphones. Alright. Yo. Sorry for the wait. But I'm here now. Welcome to my world.
Yo, I can't stop, this feeling is taking over. Surging through my veins, venomous like a cobra. The rhythm I rock colder, the mental I got older. Tremors the hardest soldier, sun up my vision closer. I struggle to feed my hunger, now look how the hungry go. If the light don't shine, I make my own glow. If the way block off, I pave my own road. Drive harder than those before me, guess that's how a hater grow. My temper been tainted, bro, the rap cannibal. Call me animal, vandal to work creator. Ball major like Hall of Famers, Will Robinson. Stop, danger, approach with caution. Target my arsenal, die and dead 'em. And ladies, my words better. Been ahead of your slow brainers, my reign is a no-brainer. From worker to business owner, from local to global roamer. It's past time to grind, past time to shine. My past time was fine, I'm moving up the world's mind.
I'll stay in my lane, but move.
Welcome to my world, the world wins the
But I got nothing to prove.
Welcome to my world, the world wins the
I'll stay in my lane, but move.
Welcome to my world, the world wins the
But I got nothing to prove.
Welcome to my world, the world wins the See, I was third eye blind.
Make sure y'all tag somebody in this live. Make sure you tag some underground artists in this live. We about to get started.
You don't levitate my fears or elevate my ears. I change the atmosphere, ain't pressed over acquaintances. They break and need maintenance. I shake and vacate, get bent and call it medicine. Years I'm getting better in the percent, y'all in my veteran. I speak candidly, shots I spit them randomly. Flow so out of control, Miss Jackson gon' be mad at me. Twice he tried to wife me, but Union's in it tragically. Need one to stand with me without trying to manage me or handle me intellectually. Damn, she rule the best of me while I'm dancing with destiny. Dangerous on the melody, gifting vocals so heavenly, positive with the energy. The vibe is just in me, so friend me, but don't envy.
Enemies, ayy, leave me alone, zone. From the bottom of the apartments to the penthouse, whole squad finna eat if I'm winning. Climb in that tower like a vitamin that I was given a key to the city. Don't ride in a shotgun, but I blow back. On sight, it's a lock on, red on my map. I think I'd die for this. I think I'd die for this. They saying that I move too quick, yet still they fucking wonder how I got this slick. Heard my ex has been making some claims, but ain't shit change, including their name. I only smoke backwards if everyone matching, cause I got a plane to be catching. Still keeping my balance, they want me to fall, but ain't nothing new to finesse it. Penthouse suite, 2 bottles on me, fat blunt like a blessing. Checking, I don't need no reservation. You only need patience if you can tell waiting. Only replace if you skimping my paycheck. I did whenever I want, fuck a latex. Shit do the most, but I like a best basic. I built a kingdom from down in my basement. From the bottom of the apartments to the penthouse, whole squad finna eat if I'm winning. Climb in that tower like a vitamin that I was given a key to the city. Don't ride in a shotgun, but I blow back. On sight, it's a lock on, red on my map. I think I'd die for this. I think I'd die for this. I used to dream of this, and now it seems as if I can taste it. I can taste it. It's my time in the limelight now, bitch. Swipe left or right, I'm too hot like Cheetos. Flinging my wrist in the pot, curry with the Fritos. Flex your next man, but don't ever be like me though. Posted with the gram, shit nobody wanna see though. I've been feeling grand, but I'd rather Tennessino. I've been slaying these hoes, ain't even know the libido. Sucking on my dick, like she never had a pastime. Cooler on my baby, but you know it's only half time. Making these hits that light up the abyss, put my heart in it, still watch it sink. I bloody these waters, but all that regardless, these fuckers don't check the tank. Skimming horizons, I'm flying private on it. Perfect my timing, I'm coming when I want it. Chasing the sunrise and making it mine. Get it too high, then I cut her like kite. Penthouse suite, 2 bottles on me, fat blunt like a blessing. Ooh, embassy, the RDTT, they be rolling out the carpet, I be rolling on the sleeve. Don't be lying through your teeth, I can read the room. I made fire from dirt, so I won't settle for worse. Humble beginnings was born on this earth, but I'm making my mark before leaving it first. From the bottom of the apartments to the penthouse, whole squad finna eat if I'm winning. Climb in that tower like a vitamin that I was given a key to the city. Don't ride in a shotgun, but I blow back. On sight, it's a lock on, red on my map. I think I'd die for this. I think I'd die for this.
Yes, yes, yes. Give me 1 second. What the fuck did I do? Hold on. Hold on. Where's my screen? All right, here we go. Yay, hey. It's everyone's favorite Minx. Everyone's favorite Minx in the building. We are here. I know. Minx, where the fuck were you Friday? I know. Look, I had a lot of technical difficulties, y'all. This shit was insanity. Just insanity. Just making sure that y'all can hear me and all that good shit. All right, cool. We got the comments going. Cool. Randy. He gave it a 6 on a scale from 1 to 10. You know what, Randy? I think Polly Ray is a dope ass artist. I really do. Shout out to him. So yeah, this is the Minx Show podcast. It is a late night. I know it's a late night. Some of y'all gonna wake up in the morning like, damn, this bitch had a podcast last night. Yes, I know. That was actually a courtesy of New Music Friday. Yeah, so that's our new segment. I was so late with that shit. But anyway, welcome everybody, to everyone that's tuned in. This is the first time I'm actually live on Caffeine TV. Shout out to Caffeine. But we're live. We're live on different platforms. We got Facebook in the house. We got YouTube in the house. We got Periscope in the house. It's just a crazy evening. And I just like, I'm so like tired. You know what I'm saying? It's been a crazy weekend. My computer crashed on Friday. I don't know what happened. It was right before the show. You see, everything is falling apart. Everything is fucking falling apart right before I move, but it's all good. So, this is going to fall again. So, well. So yeah, we have a couple of things to talk about. Shout out to Miles. How you doing, Miles? How you doing, Miles? All right, so we got a couple of things that we need to cover, talk about. I know a lot of you guys have been seeing my tweets, things I've been politicking about, because this whole idea of control and what is supposed to be creative freedom and ownership. I could honestly say that I'm very upset. I'm very pissed with how things are going in the music business, even for independent artists like ourselves. I keep telling you guys, just stay independent, stay independent. You see what Kanye is crying about and shit. Quite frankly, I honestly don't feel really bad, I feel like, in a sense, like everybody's been talking about this shit for years, about how the industry is rigged and it's not meant for us to win. You know what I'm saying? And it's not meant for us. So, there was a lot of talk about that, this week, watching Kanye piss on Grammys and shit. I was like, I'm not really feeling that, bruh, but good luck with that. But other than that, I've just been working behind the scenes on a lot of things. One of the things that needs to change with this podcast, I would definitely say, is the amount of platforms that the podcast is on. I know last week we talked about just being exclusive, it being an exclusive person. I literally sat there and said, yo, my podcast is on like 30 different platforms. And that just doesn't make any sense as a person. You know what I mean? It doesn't make sense as a person. So we're going to get into some of these topics and shit. I just been so out of it. You know what I mean? I've been so out of it, but I definitely want to do a show tonight. I had amazing videos submitted. We had over 376 music videos that were submitted, and I was excited about it. And I looked at a majority of them. I don't ask for links just for people to, just drop it. Shout out to Smooth Producer Midnight. He had a birthday this weekend. Shout out to Articulate. But Smooth Producer Midnight had a birthday this weekend, and I was like, yo, I wish I had, we live close by. I would have showed you some love, would have came through with some cakes and shit. Maybe some cakes you didn't like, but I would have done that. I would have done that. There's not a lot. When I say there's not a lot of business talk, I know that I had ran a poll this week. I had asked, what does everybody want me to talk about this week? And everyone said that they wanted me to talk about advertising. And people are going to get what they want, because advertising is a very important concept of being able to flourish as an artist. And I'm going to talk about a couple of ads that I ran this weekend. Not just this weekend, actually all of last week. And I'm going to tell you guys why, the Instagram algorithm gods are fucking with our posts and all that other good shit. So we're going to get started. First of all, I found an article that I thought it was dope. I like to keep everything I do in symmetry. You know what I mean? Mainly because, there's a lot of talk about it just not being like an even playing field for women and for like basically producers in general, like female producers. But they're saying that right now, there is less than 1% of music producers as Black women. That is just, I don't even know how that is remotely accurate from the amount of female producers that I talk to. Amount of female producers that I talk to on a daily basis are mostly Black and Latino. So I don't know how that is around 1%. What's up, Beats Mode? I don't even understand how that's remotely the truth. But since my shit is laggy, my computer's being laggy, but that's cool. It's cool. I got the articles right here. If you guys have Tumblr, you guys can definitely head over to my Tumblr and you guys can take a look at these articles that I'm going to be talking about today. So we're going to go into the minxshow.tumblr.com. All right. So give me a sec. Okay, cool. All right, so theminxshow.tumblr.com with this article that states that less than 1% of music producers are Black women, with Beyonce. Of course, they got to put Beyonce in here. Beyonce co-signs Nova Wave defies the odds. So there's a team, a duo by the name of the Blue June and Brittany Chai Coney. They are the songwriting and production team Nova Wave. So it says Brittany Chi Coney wouldn't necessarily use the phrase Black Girl Magic, but she and her songwriting and production partner Denicia Blue June and Andrews are both Black women in an industry dominated by white men. And it might take some magic to win a couple of Grammys in the top Billboard 200 album charts. Chai and Blue constitute the hit-making duo Nova Wave. In a typical session, it says Blues on the mic, humming melodies and words on the Chai. And this shit is crazy. And Chai is computer stitching the pieces together. So basically, Chai is the producer and Blue is the hummer. So it says the LA-based pair has worked on hits for Rihanna, Kehlani, Ariana Grande, DJ Khaled. And perhaps they are best known for their work with Beyonce. And they all told they collaborated with the superstar on 9 songs, including her Juneteenth Black Parade single and Mood Forever and My Power tracks off The Lion King, The Gift, which eventually helped them form the aesthetically rich Black is King visual album. So this is a Black team, 2 women producers that will never be mentioned in any crazy publication as we know. But this is what it is. This is what they are saying. So she said, "Oh my God, my baby, I'm so proud of you." She was like, "I saw the video. I saw people dancing to the song you helped write." And I was like, "Oh, so now she gets it. Yeah, Grandma, I helped write these songs that the artists you see on the TV perform." There aren't a lot of Black women who do what Nova does. 8 out of 1,093 total producing credits went to women of color between 2012 and 2019, according to Annenberg Inclusion Initiative. Miranda Ringo, which is a senior director of A&R of Warner Chappell Music, has been in the industry for almost a decade. She doesn't know any black female producer writing teams other than Nova. You guys can catch this entire article from the LA Times, or you can just head over to my Tumblr page. Listen, ladies and gents, I'm going to tell you why that's all fucking cap. I'm just sick and tired of people acting like it is such a strange occurrence that black women and just women in general can be producers. What up, Jeremiah? How you doing? You know, there is a typecast. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like we were just talking about this earlier today on the Random Talk Indie Music Show about how most black women like myself were considered what we call hook girls. You know, we hung out in the studio. We were the studio butterflies, you know, and next thing you know, a rapper will come in with a song and he tried to sing the hook. And then you got the engineer that says, hey, she sings or he sings, and you wind up singing hooks, and you kind of get stuck into that realm. Like, I was that chick that I wouldn't say I was like vocal like that, but I was the only available female at the time, you know, when rappers needed chicks to sing hooks. And I've written a lot of hooks, especially for R&B artists and stuff like that. But the fact that they're basically stating like, wow, like 1%, you know, 9 times out of 10, I feel like the tally is only done based off of, you know, what are you actually looking for? Again, like in my last rant that I did on my YouTube, I said, if you are not actively looking for female rappers, female producers, female engineers, females that build their own plugins, females that are actually educating other producers and have a good hustle with that. If you're not actively looking for that, then you can't say that we are not fucking out here grinding. So again, you know, you have female producers that are producing for like some of the biggest talents that are out here. And we are not ever going to get the recognition we deserve unless we freaking go into Times Square, climb up the biggest building, pull up our shirt and show our tetas, and the tetas say, I am a producer, or I am an engineer, or I am in a masculated field. You know, give me my respect and hear me roar. That ain't going to happen. I'm sorry. It just does not happen like that. I get so frustrated, you know, especially, you know, we don't try as female producers. We don't try to, you know, separate ourselves by calling us female producers. We just call ourselves female producers. Again, like I said, there are some artists out here that feel that male producers are like predators. Y'all. Some of y'all, I'm not going to say all of y'all, but some of y'all be inviting these female rappers and female singers out, trying to build a relationship with them, and never on a business level. You're literally helping them so you can help their draws off. And this is why we have to specify that we are females in the game, because then another woman may not feel as insecure, or she may not feel as worried in working with a producer. So this is why it's important. That's why my handle is @femaleproducer, because if a woman wants to work with another woman, I don't see anything wrong with that, you know, but it is what it is. So again, that article really I literally sat there. I said, what? 1%? Where are they getting these numbers from? 1% of producers are black females? And they're writing for people, they're creating beats and writing for people like Beyonce, Tiana Taylor, you know, Jay-Z, okay, Kalani, all these people that are successful. And because we do not have a schlong in between our legs, we are never going to be recognized. And, you know, that's all going to change, because I'm not a complainer, I'm a changer. I change situations. I don't complain about a situation for too long. When I get tired enough, I create platforms. I create platforms when I get tired. Oh, I don't like Facebook. I create a platform that's like Facebook. Oh, I don't like YouTube. I'll create a platform that's like YouTube. Anything that you put your mind to, you could do it. And yes, Randy, Yeah, you're right. Not all male producers do that. You're absolutely right. But from the majority of people that I have seen in this business, again, I've been a producer. I'm 34 years old. I've been in the studio since I was 14. I grew up in the studio. I can tell you what I've seen. I could tell you what I wish I can delete from my memory. There's a lot of things that I've seen. And, you know, it's just very sad. Thank you, Jammin, over at Caffeine. All right, so we're going to get into the next video because I'm only doing 4 videos today. Like, I only do 4 videos now. So the first video we saw today was Pally Ray. We did start off with a Patreon member. Patreon member, which should be 2Dub. Shout out to 2Dub Official. I do have his physical copy. I don't know if you guys can see that. Welcome to my world. I have his physical copy, so you guys can go and cop that. Show him some love. Show him some love. Show him some love because, you know, getting back into the physical copy game is it's not difficult. It's just hard to get people to convert and say, look, we're doing physical copies now, so buy my stuff, please, please. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we doing with that. All right. So with that said, we're gonna get into this next video. So again, shout out to Pally Ray. I appreciate you. I know that he's been having a very, very, very tough time. You know, my heart goes out to you. I hope this year ends positively for you and your family. And, you know, I appreciate everything that you do and all the little nice things that you say online. And, you know, everyone just support Pally Ray. So Pally Ray was that video we saw. Shout out to him. Okay, y'all. So we're going to get into this next video. All right. So this next video, this is by an artist by the name of Oh Snap. Oh Snap is right because I was like, yo, oh snap. So she is a female MC, rapper. Yeah, you know, Randy, yeah, people aren't buying CDs anymore, but you know what? I had a whole rendition of what my thoughts were about physical copies. And when we come back, I'm going to give it to you guys so you guys can hear it. My thoughts on physical copies. All right. So we're going to get into this video. Again, honest feedback, be respectful. You know, these artists are very, very hardworking people. And, you know, it's better to be constructive. Just don't go crazy. You know what I'm saying? You don't like it. Just be honest about it so the artist can get better. That's what this platform is for. This platform is not to degrade, pull people down. You know, this is not like these other bullshit Facebook lives where people are smoking weed and asking for $5. I don't have no donation tabs, as you guys see. I don't have none of that. If you choose to donate, thank you. If you don't, thank you. That's what the Patreon is for. You guys don't have to donate. You don't have to give me anything. But just my whole purpose in life is that I just want y'all to be honest with these people. And I know sometimes criticism is criticism, but constructive criticism constructive criticism is what we ask for. So again, this is my email here, which is submissions@minxradio.com. If you have any kind words or anything that you want to ask or, you know, comments for the artist, if you don't want to put it publicly, you can do that as well. Or you can hit me up in the DMs at Minx Radio. All right, so here we go. We're going to get into it. Oh, snap. Let me know what you think.
Just look at me now. Y'all thought I was a pussy, huh? Yeah, bitch. Okay. How I feel to get treated by a goofy bitch? How I feel, ho? Hey, Rich Lorel. I done wore a couple bad weeks in my day, but I still came here to slay. Gonna shit on you hoes all up in this place. Black rose face, I'm taking away. Just look at me now. Just look at me now. Flexing about the Lexus, but your mattress on the floor. Call me Michael Kors, but I don't like no Michael Kors. Brown and yellow teeth, but you still flexing on IG. Gotta fuck me harder if you wanna come for me. Shot girls hustle harder, baby. Shout out to Stu. Put that in my business, baby. I don't need them shoes. I'm just flexing on these hoes because these other bitches can't. Ain't arguing with no bitch that can't feel her own thing. I'm a shining star, so he's wishing on me. Praying for some shit that he'll never see. Flexing on the bitch, cause I got my own shit. Stunning on the bitch, nigga, and his baby mama. I done went a couple bad weeks in my day, but I still came here to slay. Gonna shit on you hoes all up in this place. Black rose face, I'm taking away. Just look at me now. Just look at me now. Walk up in this bitch like friend dresser. Pulling all these niggas, oh snap, you have me. Laughing at you hoes like who dressed you. Staying next to me now, who fresh time. Talking to you bitches, need to stop with that jaw tracking. I'm trying to help you grow, but your ambition is hard cracking. You focused on high school, now that's some sad shit. You thought shit was sweet, well bitches about to get hectic. Your goals ain't shit, mentality ain't it. Still trying to figure why you went so prom in the Buick. Y'all bitches clueless, but I'ma give you a clue, bitch. I go like that on my bald head. I don't get a couple bad weeks in my day, but I still came here to slay. Gonna shit on you hoes all up in this place. Black rose face, I'm taking away. Just look at me now. Just look at me now.
Yes. I liked it. I liked it. First of all, the visual was sick. Beats Mode says, I like it too over at Caffeine. You know what? I like it. You know what I mean? I know that there's this big stigma. You know, the reason why I chose this video, because I don't just play what y'all tell me to play. I ain't a DJ yet. Y'all gotta be slipping me a little payola. Anyway, I don't play what y'all just tell me to play. If y'all come to me, you know, if I put up, hey guys, send me your videos, I really do listen to them. I really do check them out because I am a video director. I direct videos, I shoot videos, I edit them myself. And you know, it just needed to be heard. I felt like this was something, you know, that was very, very valuable. And yes, Randy, it was different and unique. And I rely on Randy because Randy is real. You know what I'm saying? I love Randy. Randy is real over at YouTube. He always gives honest feedback. Even if it's brutal, it's brutally honest. You know what I'm saying? He knows, he has a good ear. He has a very good ear. One of my favorite co-hosts on here. What does that mean, Beats Mode? What does that mean? What does AMVs mean? I forgot. My brain is like, but yeah, animation music videos. Yeah, I look at animation music videos, Beast Mode. I actually played one last week that, you know, a lot of people were saying was pretty dope. But it depends. It depends on the type of animation. If it's a, you know, not put together like, you know, an avatar, whatever, then I mean, I play what you guys send me if I like it. That's the whole purpose of the podcast. The same shit when it comes to interviews. I don't just want to, like, moving forward, I'm not going to just interview people on the premise of what your following is and what, you know, I don't feel that interviews should be like that. I feel like interviews should be like, I found you interesting, so I want to interview you. I do accept people, like, besides my Patreon members is my Patreon members. All right. So my Patreon members are my Patreon members, and I love them because they support the platform. They support me. I support them. We talk about a lot of things, you know, and a lot of things that we talk about is what is discussed in the Patreon, and then I bring it to the podcast after they got all their information first. So that's the purpose of that. So I just want y'all to understand it's not just, hey, Minx, I want to come on for an interview. How about, hey, Minx, I want to talk to you on the phone and see what you're about. Or, hey, Minx, I want to see, I watched the last 15 episodes that you did and I liked episode this. You know what I'm saying? This is just moving forward for anybody that's talking about, because I had saw somebody had tweeted about, what do you do after you release a song? Okay, we all know. Promotion, right? No problem, Beats Mode, no problem. What do you do after you finish a song, right? Oh, besides copyrights, besides trademarks, besides all that shit. What do you do after you drop a song? Okay, promo, right? Wrong. Wrong. You should have been promoting the song before it dropped. Okay, so this is where we're gonna get into, and I wanna touch what Randy has said first too. When it comes to physical copies, and I know that a lot of people are like, oh my God, what's the point of Spotify? What's the point of? Here's how I look at it, right? And I don't know if you guys are as sentimental about music as I am, but recently I have found a suitcase of tapes that my grandparents had, right? And they used to love making tapes. Like, they were the first Spotify curators. They were making mixtapes, literally waiting for a song to come onto the radio and hit record and stand and wait the whole time for the song to get done and then hit stop. And then, the transitions were just flawless. But to find something like that, we can't guarantee that Spotify, Apple, Tidal, Deezer, whatever, Bandcamp, we cannot guarantee that these platforms are going to be around forever. We don't know how long Spotify is going to be here. Are you going to be able to show your grandchildren a link? Or do you want to show your grandchildren the proof? I was a rapper back in the day. I was a singer back in the day. I made beats back in the day. Why not have a few of these? Just have a few of them. Now, I really feel like, I'm holding history right here. I'm holding history, and it's signed. We don't get signatures. We don't get autographs. We don't get none of that shit no more. Now, if you want to get merch, that's cool. Get your hoodies, get your shirts, get your socks, get whatever. But I really feel like when it comes to musically, ownership, this is ownership. And I'm copping a couple of vinyls when my EP drops. I was about to say dies because it feels like it's dying because I just keep killing it. Like, oh my God, another song. But yes, that's my thoughts about the physical copies. I just feel like it is a piece of history. It's a piece of your history, proof that you were actually here on this planet, proof that you were actually, because things get lost on the internet. They can scrub anything they want on the internet. You could do some crazy shit. They can delete your whole existence on the internet. But if you make a time capsule, you'll have a time capsule. Your peoples will be like, oh my God, what is this device here? Is this a flying saucer? No, it's a CD, bruh. Put it in the CD player. So we know most vehicles and shit are not equipped with that, but there's also different ways of having physical copies. You have someone like Lady Gaga who dropped an entire EP as a bundle with a flash drive, and the flash drive was enriched with behind the scenes shit, just stuff that was not online. And it just feels so special and personal between yourself and that person that you admire so much and respect. I think one of the last things that I lost, I've moved so much in my life. My favorite singer in the whole wide world, who actually knows that I exist, John B. I actually won a contest online. I knew I know all his songs by heart. You know what I'm saying? I know all his songs. And I won. I won his new release album, and he signed it and mailed it to me. And I just felt so special. And I always say to you guys got to put yourself in the position of how it was when you were a fan of someone that you really enjoyed. What did you look forward to from your favorite artist? What did you look forward to with their releases? What did you look forward to with their merch, and try to implement that into your own strategy, because another person may be looking at you like that. You know what I'm saying? All right. So let's get into the next topic. Well, actually, the main topic. I wanted to spend a little bit of time on this because maybe I wasn't clear last time, and a lot of you guys are new. There's a lot of new people around here, and I wanted to talk briefly about advertising and promotion. Okay. Now, I personally, do not feel. Yes, mine too. Randy, I have his vinyl for Bad in my other closet, like literally mint condition. Love Michael Jackson. Shout out to him. So let's talk about this. My thoughts. I'm gonna tell you the reality of shit, and I'm gonna tell you my thoughts. And if you guys have any questions, of course, or want me to get deeper into it, you guys gotta hop onto the Patreon. Gotta hop onto the Patreon because a lot of the information that I come across daily, I just drop it in there. I can't just drop it on Twitter because people will take my information and they'll create their own platforms from it. $1 a month, $5 a month, $10 a month. That's your options. You won't find no other platform that's dropping jewels like this for those prices. So $1 a month, $5 a month, $10 a month. If you don't want to make a monthly investment, just hit me up and say, Minx, I want to give you $50 for an hour just to talk to me, or $40 for the hour just to talk to me. Do it now before this shit gets serious, because I'm going to be retained by several different companies to help with their social media marketing. Okay. All right. So, advertising. Good old advertising. I will say that in my walks of advertising, from Facebook to Twitter to Instagram, there's a difference. There's a major difference. Now, I know that you guys have been seeing a huge, crazy analytical change on Instagram. Don't fret. Leave the app or stop complaining. That's all I have to say. The thing is about social media is that a lot of people, and people that I've actually audited, their social media, I'm going to go based off of a lot of how you guys move. When you are spread out on so many applications, it's so hard to keep up. So you may be on TikTok chilling, but then you're stuck in TikTok all day, so you're not focusing on Instagram. Or you're stuck in Instagram, you're not focusing on TikTok. Or you're stuck in Twitter, so you're just like, fuck Instagram and TikTok. I really think that everybody needs to think about the platform they have the most strength in, and don't hop onto the platform just because it's a hot commodity. What may work for person A, who has 3,000 followers on Twitter, they're getting about 164,000 in engagement, impressions. They're getting a lot of retweets. Their daily average of engagement is about maybe 1,600. But then when they go over on Instagram, they're staggering. But they're complaining. I'm like, why are you complaining about the platform that is actually being more fruitful to you? If that platform is working for you, then stick with that platform. But Instagram, I'm going to tell you guys this right now. I've been talking to social media marketers all week. The algorithm is not working. It's not working. It's not working for old accounts. I do recommend, which I actually build Instagram accounts to sell them. That's what I do. I know it's illegal in Instagram land. You're not supposed to sell and all that good shit, but I make my bread. That's what I do. But yes, if I am able to create 15 new accounts, and 15 new accounts are excelling in content and impressions and engagement, I don't think there's a problem with the algorithm in that sense. So I have 2 accounts that I'm building, and in a matter of a couple of days, I'm noticing that we started at 9 views, then we got to 24 views, and then we got to 28 views, and then we got to, it just kept excelling and excelling and excelling. And I noticed there was a pattern. The pattern is a lot of things. It's one thing that a lot of y'all don't do, and it's consistency. You guys are not consistent. You have to be consistent. And if you can't be consistent, then you have to use different tools to be automated. Okay? Now, we talked last week as well. We said that other applications such as Reddit and Pinterest and Quora, What else? Reddit, Pinterest, Quora, Tumblr. That's another one. I feel that this week I ran different campaigns from Pinterest. And my Pinterest campaigns were phenomenal. Okay. I didn't run an Instagram post, but I ran, what was it? They're not paying me to do this. I keep telling you guys it. They're not paying me to do this, but I am going to talk about it. Let me see if it loads. Okay. So again, I have been using I have been using this platform called Feature FM. So Feature FM, again, is a platform that allows you to track your analytics. Now, I know you guys don't like that shit. I know it's annoying. It's like, oh, I don't give a fuck about my numbers. Well, you do, especially if you're looking to grow. You can't grow if you don't know where to target. So again, Feature FM gave me a link to put in my bio. Now, I know you guys keep saying, oh, well, I use Linktree. Okay, Linktree is dope, but does Linktree allow you to actually embed shit? And if those of you who don't understand what embed means that you're able to take a video, let's say from YouTube, and instead of putting the link that people can click on, they can just click on your link and see that the video is physically there. They can just hit play. They don't have to leave the apps. And one of the problems is that I'm noticing is that you have people that make it so hard to be noticed and discovered. Why is it? When I meet an artist, I always put it in my mentality that I'm going to make their life hard. Not because I'm a jerk, but because I'm trying to teach you a lesson. So an artist hits me up and says, Minx, I love your show. Your show is great. I tune in every week, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, okay. They're like, can I send you my music? I said, sure. So I give them my email. They send me a Spotify link. I hit them back. But what if I don't have Spotify? See, now you just shot yourself in the foot. You just shot yourself in the foot. Because now a person like me, I'm a radio host. So if I really like your songs or I like your music, I'm going to go on Deezer. Because I use Deezer. I don't use Spotify, believe it or not. Some of y'all may have not have heard of Deezer, but I don't. I choose Deezer because, again, Deezer is worldwide. Spotify is not worldwide. It's not even close to worldwide. Spotify is not in every country. I've met artists that are from Africa that told me that they won't even allow them to play Spotify in their country. So if they're not allowing that, why am I going to use that platform? And secondly, as an audio engineer, I kind of think that Deezer's audio quality on playing back music is a little bit more. I think it sounds a little bit more better. It sounds better to me. Like Spotify sounds like they just added like sound goodizer and then just posted the shit. Yes, Fox. Yeah, Spotify is not worldwide, darling. That's why most people, I say to everybody, what's the one spot that nobody can make an excuse? YouTube, right? When you're distributing your music, they give you options of where you want your music to be distributed. And one of them is actually YouTube. So if you're trying to get plays on a realistic basis, YouTube would be the correct one because everybody has access to YouTube, right? Everybody has access to YouTube. I dare somebody to tell me, oh, I'm sorry, I don't get YouTube. So there's no reason why people aren't listening to your music. If people are not listening to your music, it is because you are not promoting it properly. And one of the main factors in promotion is having the data available for people to click on so they can hear it, which is why some of you guys that have DistroKid, some of you guys that have Levels, some of you guys that have Amuse, it doesn't matter. They're giving you a link that has the links of where all that particular song is at. So this way a person like myself doesn't have to, like, we'll have options. Okay, I want to hear this in Apple. Boop, I can listen to it. Oh, hey, I want to hear, oh, they got it on Deezer. Boop, they'll listen to it. You are more likely to be heard when you have all of the information available. Don't let people run around, especially when you're promoting to DJs and shit. You got to stop assuming that everybody has Spotify. Please. It's just very important that you do that, because my analytics this week, which I found very strange, that I was looking at, is it showed, I'm actually going to put this all on my website because I can't, my computer's like, bitch, I can only do so much. I'm like, okay, bitch, I got you. Yes, YouTube is right now the best social media site to promote music. However, I got my little rant about YouTube as well. But it's the easiest site to be discovered on, I would definitely say. So you guys have to really, again, work on those gates. Sign up for Future FM if you want. I'm not being paid from them. They have not given me my affiliate links or anything. But I'm telling you that as an artist myself, I know some of you guys saw my tweet that I had put up about my analytics. I put up this link on August the 28th, and it has been over almost 30 days that this link has been in my bios, on all my bios, and I've got over 500 clicks of people that either said, oh, this bitch got a YouTube, boop, subscribed. I now hit 500 subscribers. 500 subscribers. And it's because it was easily accessible. It was in their face, and they didn't have to go and look for it. Okay. Now, with Feature, what happens is that you get, after 30 days or close to 30 days, you get your analytics, right? So when you're looking at your analytics and you're thinking about doing an ad, this is where y'all got this fucked up and twisted, and I'm about to drop it on y'all. First thing, if you are a person that likes to run ads for Instagram, don't do it on Instagram. I'm going to tell you why. Instagram is owned by Facebook. So the ads manager is managed by Facebook. So if you're going to run an ad, you might want to run an ad from Facebook. And because one of the things that's important, like when you run an ad from Instagram, it doesn't hit Facebook. But if you do it from Facebook, it hits both. And a lot of people don't know that. Some of the other things that I noticed, right? With Facebook, the difference between promoting an ad on Facebook than it is on Instagram is that Instagram doesn't actually allow you to sit back and pinpoint, okay, I want this ad to go here and there, and I want to be in the stories, and I want to be, only on Facebook you can choose those options. So those of you that are running ads or considering running ads, you need to understand the Facebook ad manager. I also do recommend that you guys also download the application as well, because the application, Facebook Ads, kind of looks like this. Okay. Well, that red sign is not because I'm broke. They're just like, bitch, you about to approach your limit. I'm like, fuck, I gotta add more money. But the last ad that I ran was the highlights from last week's show. So this was 31. Mind you, I ran this ad on Facebook, so it was relatively cheaper than it would be on Instagram. Now, here's what I say, and this is my recommendation to everybody. Take $10. Take $10. Get a prepaid card. I recommend Chime. Run an ad. Just run an ad. It doesn't matter. I don't care what the ad is about. Just don't let it be anything inappropriate. Let that shit run for a week. And then I want you to read the analytics. Because that data is what is going to help you construct a quality campaign. Yes, Team Chime is going to help you construct a quality campaign. Because if you know where your followers are from, If you know the demographics, it's going to tell you. Mostly men like to post. Mostly women like to post. It's going to tell you different. Hold on, we're going to go into this shit. We're going to go into this shit. I was going to put everything up on the screen, but again, my computer, I can't trust it until I get a new situation here. Okay. So I ran a video ad, and again, visual ads, I would say, are more successful than just a regular post. So if you guys can invest into some sort of person that can create a commercial for you, or get an app, or use the existing apps that are on your phone to create a commercial, create a 1-minute commercial, a 30-second commercial, okay? Now, we're going to talk about the audience on this particular ad. All right, so this particular ad, it says, mostly men are the ones that sat and clicked on the shit and said, oh, this is interesting. Women were like, not so much. This bitch is ugly. I can't stand her. The age bracket. Now, the age bracket of my advertisement was about 35 to 44 years old. So 35 to 44 years old, that's the first. The second would be 45 to 54 years old. This is an ad that people clicked on, okay? And the smallest, which you would think would be the younger crowd, which would be the 25 to 34 crowd, they really wasn't feeling the commercial. Maybe they're haters. Maybe they're failed artists. Maybe they're artists that are just hating on people that have their shit together. I don't know. But this is the reality. Now, let me tell you about the placements. Now, you guys are going to see the placements. I'm gonna put these all up on my blog. Don't worry. So, you won't get this on Instagram. Again, this is an ad that was ran for Instagram through Facebook. Now, the majority of my results came from the Instagram feed, which means that people were scrolling by and they were like, oh, okay, what the fuck is a Minx radio? Then, this is what makes me laugh, because what the fuck is a mobile app newsfeed? That means the people that was on the mobile app, the mobile web, was scrolling through and saw it. All right, that would be on Facebook. And then mobile in-stream video, I guess this was a video that popped up after a video that somebody watched. It was an ad. And then you got the desktop news feed, people that were home that was scrolling by. So what did we learn? What we learned today is that you have to run at least one ad just so you can get an idea of who your audience is, because a lot of us don't know who our audience is, right? Now let's go into where it says location. So, the majority of the people that clicked on this ad was in the United States of America. Now, the reason why I put the United States of America is because of the fact that this is where these artists are from. These artists are following me. This ad campaign was ran based off of the people that are following me. So the people that got targeted were their followers. You see what I'm saying? So, again, if you run an ad and you're just like, I'm not sure who I should be targeting, target your followers, because your followers have followers and you can run ads to hit them so their followers can see. So you don't have to worry about them. Oh, these motherfuckers ain't sharing my shit. And No, now you hit them with an ad. Period. Now you don't have to share my shit. Now your friends are seeing my shit because I pushed it past you. Because you can't share my shit. You can't say, yo, I have a friend named Minx, or I have a cousin named Minx, or I have a sister named Minx. I don't have to worry about y'all mofos because I got the budget, okay? Keep that in mind. So when you're running ads, you have to also, I recommend a cap. Put a cap on that. Don't let it go past $25. Once it hits $25, the ad is over. It's done. You don't have to worry about waking up. Oh my God, 10 million people clicked on my ad and now I'm fucking broke. I can't pay my rent. You know what I'm saying? It's just, it's a little difficult. So So now we know the gender, we know the age, we know where it was placed, we know the locations, and now you can run an ad for another site, like I did with Pinterest recently. And with Pinterest, I took that bio link, the one that has the link to my links. I took that and promoted that bio link. Now you don't have to sit and say to yourself, wait a minute. Nobody's watching my shit. Nobody's listening to my shit. No one's subscribing to my shit. Stop worrying about people not supporting you. Worry about the people that do. Okay? So here we go. This pin that I promoted, I only did a 3-day promotion. It got 4.2 thousand impressions. 4.2 thousand impressions. I only spent $6.60. $6.60 had 4.2 thousand impressions. That means 4.2 thousand people saw this shit coming past their screen. Now, the amount of people that clicked on it was 17. Why so low, Minx? Why so low? Well, that's just how ads are. You kind of want people to see the ad, but you got to remember that you pay for clicks. You think I could be able to afford 4.2 thousand people to click on my shit? No. So 9 people saved my pin to their board, which I found was really dope. Those of you that use Pinterest, when somebody saves your pin, that means that they was rocking with you and they like what you had to say. 57 people did a little close-up. Ooh. But this is important when I tell you guys the importance of high-resolution photos. The importance of high-resolution photos. Like, you look at this photo right here. Does this... You're like, oh, she looks very interesting. She looks like she means business. I don't see no gap in her tooth. She looks cool. I'm going to click on that. But if you have photos and, they're not professional, I always recommend everybody needs to take a professional photo in this business. Everybody has to take a professional photo. Why? Because when you start doing your press runs and you got to do podcasts and you got to do TV shows and you got to have promotion done for those interviews or whatever it is, your appearances, they can't use a photo with you ganging up like they're not going to use that. So it's always recommended, find your local photographer. But if you got a phone that costs $1,000, you probably are one. Take a good photo in front of a white wall or a black wall. Something simple. And just take a picture. Where do you guys think? You think I paid for a photographer for this shit? I took this picture in here, right in front of the black wall, with the astute look. Yeah, with my mic. Something simple, a close-up. But you cannot promote. People ask me, well, can I promote my music on Pinterest? Yeah, you can. But you have to have high-quality photos. You have to have high quality. If you don't have high-quality pictures, then they're not going to accept it. It's not me that won't accept it. It's not the people that won't accept it. The companies won't accept it because it's not considered a high-resolution photo. So y'all got to look into that. And last but not least, I want to say that when it comes to promotion of your music, please, please, please think about the pre-release. The pre-release is the most important part because that is what Spotify editorials look at. This mofo got 1,500 people to pre-save this shit? Oh, we got to put this in our editorial. There's no one to contact. You just send them, you send it, okay, to the editorial people as a pre-release. You don't release the track and then send it over there. They have to have something to go by. And Spotify ain't out here to be promoting nobody for free like that. So you have to meet them in the middle. Look, Spotify, look, boom, check this out. I got 2,500 people that pre-saved my music. they really expecting this to drop. Can you please add this to the editorial? Then that's when you get the ball rolling. A lot of people doing after shit. Do it before. That's the most important part. Promote, promote, promote. This is why pre-releases are pre-releases. You will be guaranteed streams on the morning or the night that your song is dropped. So if you're not doing pre-releases, you can't get mad because people don't know what you got cooking. They don't know what you got coming out because, the majority of you guys are always dropping new shit. I ain't hating on that. I'm just saying. Some of us don't know. I be looking. Another track? Spread it out, guys. Spread it out. Let some music marinate. I can guarantee you can ask any fucking successful song that's out here. That song has been out for 2 years already. So we got to get that shit together. Okay? All right. Got that out my system. All right, so I got another video for you guys. And we're going to play this while we take a little commercial break, which our commercials is music. Let me know what you think. This is another artist submission. Very dope song. I wanted to share it with you guys. And I just want you guys to give this artist some valuable feedback on your thoughts on this track. And here we go.
What's good, my boy? Alright?
Yeah, good song.
Yo, man, I heard of some bullshit happened the other night, man. What's going on?
Man, listen, bro, we went to the liquor store, you know what I'm saying, on South Orange Ave.
Yeah.
I mean, niggas was chilling the whole time, but he was on some weird time the whole time. I mean, we go back to the crib, niggas run up on me in the middle of the party, like on some shit, like he about to fucking strap.
Bro.
Niggas hopped on his ass, it was over for him. Simple as that, yeah.
What the fuck is that?
Hey, yo, we just gonna have fun, man. The verses are short, but we still gonna fuck it up. Yeah. Alright. No, I can't link with you, I'm too busy, gotta go. Why the fuck they hating on it, kid, nobody knows. Everybody love you when you reach all your goals. All you fake niggas get exposed. That's it. No, I can't link with you, I'm too busy, gotta go. Why the fuck they hating on it, kid, nobody knows. Everybody love you when you reach all your goals. All you fake niggas get exposed. Was laying in the cut to get my mind right. Said I come back when the time's right. Niggas throw shots and they act like they really outside, but the shit is all lies and it be a lot of cap and they rhymes right. Boy, you was a fraud, we know who you are. I ain't fucking with your energy, we ain't tight. And you way too close, nigga, red light. Niggas switch sides and they smile in my face, I see that a lie. Ain't got time to be bitching about shit that don't matter, cause I'ma do me if you hear it nah. Niggas know that I got it, I know they can't fuck with me. I ain't saying why you come for me. Got hot, now these bitches out here fall in love with me. Shit is real when I pop, all these rap niggas say they wanna ride with me. Ay. No, I can't link with you, I'm too busy, gotta go. Why the fuck they hating on it, kid, nobody knows. Everybody love you when you reach all your goals. All you fake niggas get exposed. Yo, remember that nigga from the other night? I was at the party at my crib with Lady J.
Yeah, hell yeah, I remember that shit.
We just seen the niggas spin a block on us, you feel me?
What?
Yeah,
Spin a
bro.
block?
Yeah, nigga. Yeah, like pulled up slow and all that, bro. Word up.
Rake it up. All these faces been giving me paper cuts. Boy, I got my paper up. Just to be honest, I'm out here just chasing bucks. Can't be linking with these bitches. I've been moving bitches in the Stewart Rose. Way too busy for the pillow talking. I've been moonwalking to my goals. Niggas smiling, showing fake love. When it's time to ride, they get exposed. Put the flash on the niggas. I'm like paparazzi, make it like a pose. Niggas be fraud, they not hot. I got the game in the lockbox. I'm made the gram through the pop lock. Bagging some stuff in my tube side.
No, I can't link with you, I'm too busy, gotta go. Why the fuck they hating on a kid nobody knows? Everybody love you when you reach all your goals. All you fake niggas get exposed. Shit. No, I can't link with you, I'm too busy, gotta go. Why the fuck they hating on a kid nobody knows? Everybody love you when you reach all your goals. All you fake niggas get exposed. Yeah.
All that for 100? Y'all niggas trippin'. Ayy. 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 Damn. Word. Okay. Word, yeah.
Yes. I give that one a yes. That shit was fire. We need another one. One more. They did that shit. Yes, Beats Mode says, I love the verses. They go hard. I just wish the hooks was more. But other than that, I love it. Yo, I tell you, you know, I love when people submit and send music or come across tracks that are well put together. And, you know, I was feeling it. You know, the beat was hot. I thought the beat was very, very hot. I liked the production on that. But yeah, you know, shout out. That artist, his name is J1. Hold on. I got it somewhere. Hold on. J1. Hold on. I tell you, I talk to like hundreds of artists a day. It's crazy. I'm gonna put it up in the description because I got so many submissions on that. All right. So yeah, Beats Mode. That the mix was dope. The mix was dope. Everything about it was dope. And his entire like catalog is dope. I definitely checked out everything that, and you know, he's courtesy of the Famco. Shout out to the Famco. Oh shit. Shout out to the Famco. Make sure you guys follow the Famco because they're actually, you know, we're actually have a dope ass alliance. You know, we're working together, and they're making a lot of moves and helping the underground so beautifully. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm gonna get that information in the description because I think it's the. Hold on, I got it right here. Give me a minute. My computer. It's like bunk. Bunk. Okay, so yeah, it's J.1DA. The song is called Exposed, featuring Clutch. Okay, so J.1.da. Okay. All right, so that was dope. Now, I had one more video to close out the show after this commentary, and I might have to play it a different way because I'm not sure why this is saying that the file is a bit too large, but it's okay. Basically, Friday, I'm working on an interview coming up. I can't wait to talk with him. He's definitely dope. Definitely someone I've reviewed before in detail. And, you know, it's just a different, you know, we're taking a different path, you know, with the Minx Show. Definitely trying to have 100% ownership of the Minx Show and Minx Radio and have everything on our own server. So, Wednesday, I have another business meeting. And I know you guys were asking me, what's the name? What's the name of the network? Okay, so you guys know that we have Hustle Culture magazine. Hustle Culture is a dope ass magazine that was started by myself and my cousin D Blaze. Shout out to him. And recently, you know, again, with all the changes that are going on when it comes to ownership, I said, yo, I want to have my own streaming platform. I want to have my own streaming platform, and I want to have my own social media, and I want to have my own radio server. And I was like, how the fuck do you manage to put all that into one? And that's what the puzzle is. The puzzle is. So I've been in and out of Zoom conferences trying to get my idea launched because I've been reading and seeing such heinous shit going on over on YouTube and you know, be got YouTubers that are getting demonetized off of shit that they didn't even do on their channel. Okay. If you get caught doing something, if you get locked up or whatever, that hurts their brand. Remember what I said, it hurts their brand. They can demonetize you, take away your whole platform that you built organically or inorganically, however way you want to put it. And I just don't like people having that kind of control. All right. So I feel that we have to do better as people. You know, I'm a person that doesn't like to complain. I just like to make changes. And the more you complain, the more that people that have money, they're going to come out and try to take our complaints and create a platform just so they can steal from us and keep milking us for every dime that we don't have. We need to have our own. And I don't care if nobody stands with me, stands behind me, or supports me. I don't care if I go in the hole trying to get this to happen. But my goal has always been to have one of the biggest underground music platforms. And, you know, some people don't like the word underground. They think it sounds like so selective, like, oh, you underground. You don't ever want to be above the ground. No, we don't want to be above the ground. We want to be underground. Underground, when the shit hits the fan, a meteor hits, and you underground, who gets hurt? Right now, the music business is getting hit with a meteor. And if we are underground, we good. We Gucci. I'm willing to rock and build with everybody that is willing to rock and build with me. So thank you to everybody that has been reaching out to me, that's been offering help to help build this platform. I truly, truly, truly do appreciate it. And this weekend, we actually for the last couple of days, we've been getting Patreon members. We are up to Patreon number 24. Patreon number 24. And it's been a whole year. I look at other Patreons, podcasters like Chapo Trap House. Man, these mofos is making $43,000 a month. $43,000 a month. It kind of makes you sit back and say to yourself, damn, I could be that someday. All it takes is one person at a time. And all they do is charge for $5 a month. $5 a month. They're making $43,000 a month. Shout out to them. That's a lot of money. A lot of money. So we do have another podcast. I know it's Monday. We have another podcast on Friday. So again, we're working on an interview for that. This other file that I was hoping that would play is not playing. So let me see if I can get it to play another way. And then we're going to close out the show. And I will see you guys on the field during the week. And I appreciate all these artists that have submitted. And, you know, it takes a lot of courage to submit your music to a platform. I don't care how big or small it is, ladies and gentlemen. So definitely shout out to them. All right, so I'm going to try to get this video to play. And see if I can share it with you guys. Give me a minute.
Hey, we're the kid, the ugly nigga with the deep arm, make your bitch pussy hard. You hear me?
Hold on.
Real RV nigga, CNR, man. Catch your head around that shit all over.
All right, hold on. I got to share my screen for this one because this didn't get, you know, carried over the right way, but that's okay. Oh, give me a minute. Oh, we're freezing. Come on, don't freeze. Don't freeze. I don't think it's going to work. I don't think it's going to work. All right, give me a minute. Let me see if I can get this to... Let's see. Go on. Play some music.
Yo, is the mic on? Okay, yeah. Turn me up a little bit in the headphones.
This shit froze.
Sorry for the wait, but I'm here now. Welcome to my world.
All right, just give me a sec. Give me 1 second.
Surging through my veins, venomous like a cobra. The rhythm I rock colder, the mental I got older. Tremors the hardest soldier. Son of my
We might have to close this and come back up.
If the light don't shine, I make my own glow. If the way block off, I pave my own road. Drive harder than those before me. Guess that's how a hater grow.
All right, so I'm going to end this here. All right, give me a second, y'all, because I don't know why this thing froze like that. Okay, share screen, application window, boom. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Is this playing? No, it's not playing. All right. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to get that to play another way Friday. I don't know why this isn't doing it, but that's okay. Other than that, this was the Minx Show podcast. I appreciate you guys. You guys are super dope, and you guys always make this such a dope ass journey. All right, so we're gonna close out the show. We're gonna try to get that video. Auntie Kim, I'm gonna hit you and let you know. I don't know why this video. They say it's a very large video. I can't even import it. All right, so we're gonna get this last. We're gonna close out the show, and I'll see you guys on the field. Make sure you guys follow me, Minx Radio, and shoot me an email.
Skin like a shadow. I don't wanna let you go, I can't let go. It's been a long while since I felt alive, and a real long time since I woke up not wishing that I died in my sleep every night, and I'm haunted by these visions crawling